Merry Christmas, fellow preppers! Welcome back to Prepping for Tomorrow. Today we're diving deep into a critical issue that's affecting preppers worldwide, the deteriorating global shipping crisis. Our world as we know it is more interconnected than ever, and our ability to prepare for the future is being impacted by events happening thousands of miles away. Today, we're going to talk about one such event, a global crisis that's unfolding right before our eyes, the global shipping crisis. You might be wondering, what is this crisis and why should it matter to us, the preppers? Well, the global shipping crisis is a situation where the flow of goods around the world is being disrupted due to various reasons. These reasons include geopolitical conflicts, labor shortages, and even outbreaks of diseases. This crisis matters to us because it affects our ability to get our hands on the goods we need to prepare for the future. The items we rely on for our daily lives, from food and clothing to auto parts and medical supplies, are transported around the world on massive cargo ships. These ships are the backbone of global trade, and any disruption to their operations can have a significant ripple effect on our ability to prep. The current global shipping crisis is a result of a perfect storm of issues. On the one hand, we have geopolitical conflicts affecting crucial shipping routes like the Red Sea and the Suez Canal. On the other hand, we have labor shortages and disease outbreaks causing delays and disruptions at ports around the world. As preppers, we need to understand these issues and how they impact our ability to prepare for the future. We need to adapt our strategies and find new ways to get the goods we need. These massive cargo ships, the backbone of global trade, carry not only essential goods like food, clothing, and auto parts, but pretty much anything and everything you can think of. From electronics to medical supplies, these vessels are the lifeblood of our interconnected world. 6 major ocean transport carriers have made a significant decision. They've opted to steer clear of the Red Sea, a critical artery feeding into the Suez Canal, gateway to the Mediterranean. You might be wondering why they would choose to avoid such an essential trade route. The answer lies in the turbulent political landscape of the Middle East. The Red Sea has become a hotbed for conflict, with Yemeni rebels, known as the Houthis, disrupting the once peaceful waters. Armed with short-range rockets and drones, they've been targeting cargo vessels, creating a dangerous and unpredictable environment for these colossal ships. The threat is so severe that insurance companies are withdrawing their support, leaving shipping giants exposed to the full brunt of the potential damages. This is no small matter. These ships are the backbone of global trade, carrying everything from food and clothing to auto parts and medical supplies. The disruption doesn't just mean a delay in your next online shopping delivery, it's a major blow to the global supply chain, with ripple effects reaching every corner of the globe. So what does this mean for these shipping behemoths? Well, they've been forced to divert their routes around the southern tip of Africa. This might not sound like a big deal, but in the world of shipping, time is money. This detour adds an extra 2 to 3 weeks to their journey, a significant delay that will ultimately trickle down to the consumer. In the context of prepping, this means the goods we depend on could become more expensive, and some might become scarce. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of our global supply chain and how quickly things can change. With insurance companies pulling their support, these shipping giants had no choice but to divert their routes around the southern tip of Africa, a journey that takes an extra 2 to 3 weeks. This crisis underscores the importance of staying informed, adaptable, and ready for whatever the future may bring. As preppers, we need to be vigilant, anticipate these challenges, and adjust our strategies accordingly. Now, let's talk about Malaysia. This Southeast Asian nation, with its rich cultural diversity and strategic location, plays a significant role in the global shipping industry. However, recent geopolitical tensions have led to a surprising development. The Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, has announced a maritime ban on all Israel-affiliated vessels. This decision directly targets Zim, the largest shipping firm in Israel, effectively disrupting their access to one of Asia's most critical trading routes. This move by Malaysia is more than just a political statement. It has profound implications for the global supply chain, and as preppers, it's crucial we understand these implications. You see, Malaysia, along with its neighbor Indonesia, sits at the gateway between Southeast Asia and the Middle East. This strategic location makes these two countries vital cogs in the wheel of international trade. The maritime ban imposed by Malaysia means that ships affiliated with Israel will now have to find alternative routes. This rerouting not only increases the distance and time for goods to reach their destination, but also adds to the operational costs. Higher operational costs could eventually translate to higher prices for goods, impacting our ability to stock up on essential supplies. Moreover, the rerouting of ships also leads to logistical challenges. Ships will now need to find new ports for refueling and maintenance. These changes create additional uncertainties and risks, which could further escalate the global shipping crisis. The situation in Malaysia serves as a stark reminder of how geopolitical issues can significantly impact global trade, and by extension, our prepping strategies. As we continue to monitor the evolving global shipping crisis, it's clear that adaptability and foresight will remain crucial traits for successful prepping. The Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, has announced a maritime ban on all Israel-affiliated vessels, specifically targeting Zim, the largest shipping firm in Israel. This development adds yet another layer of complexity to the already strained global shipping scenario. As preppers, we must stay informed, adapt, and prepare for these changing circumstances. So how does this affect us preppers, you may ask? The answer lies in the domino effect of these geopolitical developments. The global supply chain, like a well-oiled machine, thrives on predictability and stability. When disruptions occur, as we're seeing now, it creates a ripple effect that can reach all the way to our doorsteps. The decisions made in distant boardrooms and political offices start to shape our reality. The rerouting of cargo ships due to the Red Sea conflict or Malaysia's maritime ban doesn't just delay shipments. It adds another layer of uncertainty to an already complex system. Think about it. These ships carry everything from canned food and medical supplies to the batteries you might use in your flashlight. Delays mean that these items may not arrive when expected, or worse, they might become more expensive due to increased shipping costs. That's not even considering the potential for scarcity if these disruptions continue or escalate. The global supply chain is also about more than just getting goods from point A to point B. It's about logistics, the planning, implementation, and control of the flow and storage of goods. With fewer ports available, the logistics become more complicated. Ships may need to wait longer at ports, affecting delivery times and potentially leading to spoilage of perishable goods. Additionally, ships rely on refueling stops. If these are fewer and farther between, it could pose risks to the vessels, especially if they're forced to travel through storm-prone areas with less opportunity to take shelter. All these factors combined create a climate of uncertainty that we, as preppers, need to consider in our planning. It's a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and how events thousands of miles away can impact our ability to prepare for the future. With fewer ports available, ships face increased risks and challenges, not to mention the impact on logistics, refueling, and storm-related considerations. As we navigate these troubled waters, it's more important than ever to stay informed, stay prepared, and stay vigilant. As we navigate these troubled waters, it's essential for us preppers to stay informed and adapt our strategies. The global shipping crisis is not just a story unfolding in the news, but an evolving situation that could directly impact our preparation efforts. Remember, we're living in an interconnected world, and disruptions in one region can ripple across the globe, affecting us all. In this video, we've delved into the heart of the issue, shedding light on the challenges facing two critical maritime routes, the Suez Canal and the Strait of Malacca. We've seen the devastating impact of political conflict and geopolitical tensions on the global supply chain. The Yemeni rebels' interference in the Red Sea and Malaysia's maritime ban on Israel-affiliated vessels are not isolated incidents. They're part of a larger picture, contributing to the slowdown and increasing costs of global shipping. These developments could lead to two potential scenarios. We might see a significant decline in the number of goods reaching our ports, or the cost of shipping could skyrocket due to increased insurance charges, making items shipped globally unaffordable. Either way, our ability to stock up on essential items could be severely hampered. But let's not forget, prepping is all about anticipation and adaptation. It's about staying one step ahead, and that's precisely what we need to do now. Let's use this information to reevaluate our strategies, explore local sourcing options, and perhaps even reconsider what we deem as essential. As we wrap up, remember, knowledge is power. Staying informed about these global developments is key to adapting our prepping strategies and ensuring we're ready for whatever tomorrow brings. With that said, thanks for watching, and if you found this information valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your fellow preppers, and subscribe for more updates. Stay prepared, stay vigilant, and I'll see you on the next one.